If you're a running back and you're only playing football, you're potentially leaving gains on the table in your speed, agility, your body control. Here are the top 3 sports that every running back should be playing in the offseason. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at desireLess. It is your guy KJ back here again with another video to help running backs truly dominate and become elite. And today we got something special. I'm going to give you the top 3 sports that every running back should be playing in the offseason to help them improve their game and ability on the field. But before we get to that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and join the desireLess crew. We're helping you guys elevate, give you hacks, tricks, secrets to really uphill and really go for 1K this year, or even 2K if you really like that. Okay, so subscribe to the channel, and also if you're interested, join our desireLess Discord group, where it's a community of running backs who are helping each other get better, where we're just spreading positivity, we're spreading motivation, we're spreading hunger, desire, keeping guys on track, holding guys accountable. If you're interested in that, you really want to be around dogs and true killers with a mindset to really get better, then join our Discord group. Link to that's in the description down below also. But I understand that a lot of you guys just came here for the meat and potatoes, so I'm ready to get into that right now. Okay, so what are these top 3 sports that every running back should be playing? You're probably thinking like, man, why should I be playing other sports? I should be focused on football, right? And that is true to a sense, but when you're younger, I feel like it's definitely fundamental skills that you can definitely gain from other sports that can benefit you better than just focusing solely on football as a running back. The higher level you go when you get to college, and potentially if you play professionally, you're going to be focusing completely on football. So when you're younger, it is critical that you play these other sports to develop skill sets that you most likely wouldn't get outside of football. Going into sport number 1 that every running back should be playing this all season: track and field. I mean, track and field is pretty much speed training. That's pretty much what you're doing. All track is you're running fast every day, and I think it's critical because as a running back, speed is so important. If you really want to be a top tier running back, like a Saquon Barkley, like a Jameer Gibbs, like a Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, these guys all have elite top end speed. And a lot of these guys ran track in high school. Saquon Barkley ran track in high school. Christian McCaffrey ran track in high school. All these guys run track in high school, and it's critical because you're training speed, and it's teaching you how to properly run. You learn how to develop a proper running form. You learn how to definitely develop your knee drive, your drive phase. All of that is important for when you're in open field. I mean, I think track is definitely one of the best things. I feel like every running back should run track at least once in their lifetime, if not every season they can when it comes to the track season. It's just no better way just to constantly improve your speed, improve your power input, and you're competing. It gives you another competition. It helps you get better, because now it's like, okay, what do I favor against other guys? Just a way to compete, and it kind of brings that dog out of you. If you're a guy who's always competing, you're gonna be more competitive, and you're just gonna get better. And overall, it's just a fun sport to play. I mean, you go to track meets, it's a lot going on, it's fun, you're competing, and you know what I'm saying, there's girls out there and stuff, you know, but that is important. We ain't focused on that. We locked in, okay? We locked in. But definitely every running back needs to be running track. And then going into sport number 2 that every running back needs to play is basketball. Okay, so hear me out. When you're playing basketball, it definitely, as a running back, can improve your lateral agility and hand-eye coordination. Just think, when you're playing basketball and you're on defense, and you know the defensive drills, you're in the squat position and you're shuffling side to side. That's all working your cuts, your lateral agility. That's all working, all of that. It's gonna help you be able to cut on a dime, you're on the field. And also when you're dribbling the ball and you're working your crossover, all of that is working manipulation with the defender. It's just like basketball. You're in front of somebody, you're dribbling, hit him with a hezzy crossover. It's the same thing around a football field, and you're in open field, you're juking, or you're hitting the spin move, anything like that. That all translates, and I feel like that's a gateway for you to get lateral agility, be able to work on your open field moves, and also hand-eye coordination, which a lot of running backs sometimes they don't have, is that they're not really that good at catching the ball. But catching the ball is hand-eye coordination. If you're playing basketball, you're gonna have good hand-eye coordination because you're dribbling the basketball. If you can't dribble the basketball, then you won't play basketball. But as a running back, if you're dribbling the basketball, if you're playing defense, if you're crossing guys over, that's all gonna help translate to on the football field. If you look at the greatest running back of all time, Barry Sanders, he clarifies himself as a hooper who plays football. There's been stories that told that when he was in college, he would definitely spend hours and hours in the rec every day hooping. He played basketball in high school. He even played open basketball when he was in the NFL. And he definitely said that's a big contributor to his hops, his elusiveness, explosiveness, his ability to make defenders miss. All of that helped him translate onto the football field as a running back. So basketball is definitely a great way. If you're a guy and you can hoop, and you're a running back and you can hoop, I'll definitely stay into it. Keep working. Like I said, it works your lateral agility, it works your quickness, it works hand-eye coordination, your crossovers, your heavy, all that you do on defenders, you can do the same thing on the football field, okay? So basketball is definitely a top sport that every running back needs to be playing. Most running backs will never get recruited or achieve their goals they have on the field. And it's not because they're talented or they don't have the ability, it's just because they're training in the wrong way. I was a guy in high school who didn't even start. I hardly played, and I still found a way to play Division I ball, and now I am an NFL prospect who can run a 4.3 40 and has a 42.5 1.5 inch vertical. How? It's because I had a system installed, and the system I call is the running back domination system, which is the #1 online training platform for running backs who's ready to actually dominate the game. This is only for serious inquiries. It's only for guys who really are about that life. Running backs who are really ready to dominate on the field. Running backs who really want to play high level football, really want to chase the professional goal, because the running back domination system isn't for everybody. It's intense, it's hard work, but I promise you, it's going to get you to where you need to go. Like I said, I was a guy in high school who didn't even start, and I still made a way. I'm not the biggest, I wasn't the strongest, but I still made a way because I followed the system, and we created a system that we want to give to you guys to help you perform and help you be elite. This is the premium #1 online running back training system out there. The running back domination system is going to help you get elite if you're a serious running back who's ready to invest in themselves and truly, and I mean truly, become elite. And going into the last sport that every running back should play, or at least try to play, is wrestling. Wrestling is good because it teaches you body control and core strength. I mean, you're literally battling against somebody else, and when you're wrestling with somebody, if you're tugging in all this and that and trying to take somebody down, it takes a lot of body control. It takes a lot of core strength, not just actual weight room strength, but strength that actually, I don't even know how to describe it, like absolute. I don't know how to describe the wrestling strength, but it's different. It's different core, it's different stability. All of that while you're wrestling, you're going to improve on. Like, it's going to help you be better at that as a running back. If you have good body control and good core, you're going to be a guy like Alvin Kamara, Ashton Genty, who just breaks tackles like it's nothing. Another thing is wrestling teaches you how to fall. A lot of injuries that come from running backs is they fall weird. Like, they don't know how to properly fall. They land weird on their shoulder, their joints, everything like that. We're wrestling, you're working all of that control on the ground. It's going to teach you how to properly fall. It's going to teach you how to properly roll, tumble, all of that. And that's going to help you on the field because you're not going to avoid the injuries that you can avoid. That's not going to be that serious. You don't have to fall on your shoulder. You don't learn how to, when you're falling, you have to land on your shoulder. You don't learn how to turn on your back. All of that you can learn from wrestling and just using body leverage. When you're wrestling, like I said, it's not all about strength. Sometimes it can be the smaller guys who can win. I remember one time we was in high school and we had a guy, Lucas Bird, who just won national championship literally for his weight class in the NCAA. He wrestled with this offensive lineman, and Lucas Bird is like 130. An offensive lineman, obviously he's a big dude. He's over 200 some pounds, and he whooped him. He knows body leverage. He knows where to position his body in certain things, and I feel like that's good too. If you're blocking, if you're picking up blitz pickup, if you're running the ball, all of that body leverage, where can I hit the defender and not heads on. If he's bigger than me, I can use my leverage certain ways. If you're smaller, you use your leverage against a big defender, you be able to get around it. You be able to dominate them. You be able to put them on their ass. Wrestling teaches you all of that, so that's a good thing that you can learn from wrestling. And then on top of that, wrestling brings to the conditioning is great. I mean, the conditioning is brutal, it's hard, but it's good conditioning. And the mentality, wrestlers move different, they build different. A lot of wrestlers end up, if they're really good, being MMA fighters. And you know, MMA fighters, their mentality is different. So that's another edge that wrestling can give you, that dog mentality. Competing once again, competing against another person, mano a mano. It brings that dog out, brings that mentality, because it's tough. The training is tough. You have to weigh in, you have to make weight. It's a lot of things that go into it that's really tough to be a good wrestler. So a lot of that, you bring that mentality onto a football field, who knows what you're gonna do? Who knows the type of player you're gonna be? I mean, look at guys like LaDainian Tomlinson. He prides himself and his ability to make guys miss and ability to be tough is from wrestling. LaDainian Tomlinson was a wrestler. He's one of the greatest running backs of all time. Okay, so here are 3 sports that will help you as a running back become better on the field. And if you're a guy, you may be in middle school or even in high school, it's not too late. Go ahead and run track. Go ahead and play basketball. Maybe basketball might be a little hard because you actually gotta have skill. But even if you can, if you got somewhat skill, stay in it, play basketball. And if you're a running back, join a wrestling team. I'm pretty sure they're accepting a lot of guys. They'll teach you how to wrestle. Those are definitely 3 sports that every running back should be at least be trying to get to, or you don't have to get into all of them, get into at least 1, 2 of them, something like that. That will definitely help elevate your game and truly be dominant. But this is all I got for you guys. So once again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and to join the Discord group so you can join this community of running backs to help push each other. Like I said, it's only for serious guys who want to be better. All right, and if you're a running back and you want to learn from guys like me and Cam and really get the full hands-on experience, one-on-one coaching with essential training, running back specific training, not no cookie, because I know BS that you see other people doing, specific running back training from guys who done it and lived it. So if you're interested in that, hit the link in the description down below. We're only taking a few spots. We can't do 20,000 running backs in one time because we make sure it's a lot of time that goes into it. We got to make sure you get the proper training, nutrition, proper mentoring, proper film study, proper everything. We're like really take you in, like as in I'm your one-on-one coach 24 hours. So if you're interested in that and you're a serious running back who's ready to take the next level, book a call. Link to that's in the description down below. We can talk about how we, myself and Cam, can help you truly become elite. So if you're interested in that, the link in the description down below. But this is all I got for you guys in this YouTube video. So if you're running back, play these 3 sports. It's your guy KJ. We'll be seeing you later.